Let us begin by becoming still. We let the hurry fall away from us just for now. We settle into this moment, this breath, this quiet beginning. Whatever we carry from yesterday, we set down gently beside us. Whatever waits for us later today, we leave in its place for now. Here in this space, we simply rest in the presence of something greater than ourselves. We open our hearts to this new morning, to the gift of breath moving through us, to the grace of beginning again. We are grateful for the simple fact of waking, for eyes that open, for lungs that fill, for the steady rhythm of our own heartbeat. We give thanks for the quiet miracle of life continuing, for the chance to meet this day with whatever strength and gentleness we have been given. We are thankful for the light that finds us, whether bright or soft, and for the darkness that allowed us rest. We give thanks for the roof above us, for the ground beneath us, for the ordinary blessings we so easily overlook, for water to drink, for food to sustain us, for the simple comfort of safety. We are grateful. We give thanks for those who love us, even imperfectly, and for those we love, even when it is difficult. We are grateful for the people whose names we know and whose faces we hold in our hearts. We give thanks also for the strangers whose lives touch ours in ways we may never fully see. The ones who grow our food, who keep our systems running, who care for what we share. We acknowledge that we do not walk through this world alone, that we are held in a web of connection, and for this we are thankful. As we move into this day, we ask for the grace to see clearly. We ask for eyes that notice not only what is urgent, but also what is true. Help us to discern the difference between what demands our attention and what deserves our attention. Give us the wisdom to recognize what is ours to carry and what we must release. There is so much we cannot control, so much that will unfold according to its own nature, its own timing. Teach us to hold our plans lightly, to make room for surprise, for change, for the unexpected turns that shape our days. Help us to meet disappointment without bitterness and success without arrogance. Guide us toward a quieter kind of strength, one that does not need to prove itself, one that rests in simple presence. We ask for patience today, knowing how easily it slips from our grasp. Patience with the people who move more slowly than we would like, who misunderstand us, who ask things of us we did not plan to give. Patience with ourselves, with our own limitations, our own mistakes, our own unfinished growth. Help us to remember that we are all still learning, still becoming, still finding our way through the complexity of being human. When we feel frustration rising, may we pause before we speak, may we breathe before we act. Give us the grace to wait, to listen, to allow space for what needs to unfold in its own time. We ask for kindness to flow through us today, not as a forced effort, but as a natural expression of the love we have received. Help us to speak with gentleness, even when we are tired, even when we are right. Let our words build up rather than tear down. Let them soothe rather than wound. May we offer the small kindnesses that cost us little but mean much to those who receive them. A smile, a moment of attention, a willingness to help without resentment. Help us to see the dignity in every person we encounter, to honor the struggles we cannot see, to assume the best when we do not know the whole story. We ask for the courage to be honest, to tell the truth with care, to admit when we are wrong. Give us the humility to apologize without excuse, to forgive without keeping record, to begin again without shame. Help us to release the need to be right, to win, to have the last word. Teach us the freedom that comes from letting go, from trusting that we do not have to manage every outcome. We ask for compassion toward those who are struggling, who are afraid, who are in pain. May we not turn away from suffering, but also may we not be crushed by it. Give us tender hearts that remain open and wise boundaries that allow us to continue serving. Help us to offer what we can without emptying ourselves, to care deeply without losing ourselves. May we be instruments of comfort where comfort is needed, of hope where hope has grown dim. And when we ourselves are struggling, may we have the courage to reach out, to ask for help, to receive the care that others offer. We ask for clarity in our choices today, both large and small. When we stand at crossroads, may we feel the gentle guidance that leads us forward. When we are confused, may we find stillness enough to hear the quiet voice within. Help us to trust our own knowing, the wisdom that lives beneath the noise of our anxious thoughts. Give us discernment to recognize what is fear and what is true caution, what is desire and what is genuine calling. May we choose with integrity, aligning our actions with our deepest values, even when it costs us something. We ask for the ability to accept what we cannot change. There are circumstances beyond our influence, losses we cannot undo, histories we cannot rewrite. Give us the grace to make peace with what is, to stop fighting battles that only exhaust us. Help us to release the weight of things that were never ours to fix. And yet, where we do have influence, where our actions matter, give us courage to step forward. May we not use acceptance as an excuse for passivity, nor use action as a way to avoid grief. Teach us the delicate balance between surrender and responsibility, between letting go and showing up. We hold before you now the people we love, speaking their names silently in our hearts. We ask for your presence in their lives, for protection, for guidance, for peace. Where they are hurting, bring healing. Where they are lost, bring direction. Where they are lonely, bring connection. Where they are afraid, bring comfort. We release them into your care, trusting that they are held by a love greater than our own. We also hold before you those with whom we struggle, those who have hurt us, those we find difficult to love. Soften our hearts toward them, not excusing harm, but releasing the poison of resentment. Help us to see them as fully human, as complex and flawed as we are. Give us the grace to set boundaries where needed and forgiveness where possible. Free us from the burden of carrying anger, of rehearsing grievances, of wishing them ill. May we find a way forward that honors both truth and mercy. As we prepare to step into the hours ahead, we ask for your presence to go with us, into our work, our rest, our conversations, our solitude, into the expected and the unexpected, the pleasant and the difficult. May we move through this day with awareness, noticing the beauty that appears in small moments, the warmth of sunlight, the taste of food, the sound of laughter, the relief of rest. Help us not to miss our own lives while we are busy planning or worrying or striving. Teach us to be here, now, in this moment, and then the next, and then the next. May we meet this day not with anxiety about all we must accomplish, but with gratitude for the chance to participate in life. Help us to do what is ours to do with care and attention, and then to rest without guilt. Give us the wisdom to know when to push forward and when to step back, when to speak and when to remain silent. May we be gentle with ourselves, recognizing that we are doing the best we can with what we know and what we have. We do not ask for a perfect day, for we know that perfection is not the nature of life. We ask instead for the grace to meet whatever comes with steady presence, for strength when we need it, for rest when we are weary, for help when we are overwhelmed. We trust that we are not alone, that we are accompanied by a love that does not abandon us. We rest in the assurance that we are held, that we belong, that we are enough. As we close this time of prayer, we carry with us a sense of peace. We go forward into this day with open hands and open hearts. May we be a blessing to those we encounter. May we walk gently on this earth. May we live this one day with presence, with kindness, with grace. And so we begin